Alaric Thorne, Duke of Ravensmoor, lifted his bride's veil on their wedding night, and found a stranger's face looking back at him. He did not shout. He did not summon the household. He set the veil down very carefully, as though it might still matter to someone, and said, in a voice gone quiet in a way that frightened her considerably, more than shouting would have, "You are not Rosalind Winslow." She did not deny it. She lifted her chin instead, met his eyes directly across the candlelit room, and said the 4 words that would unravel everything he thought he'd married into that morning. "No, Your Grace, I'm not." Her name, she told him, was Mary Ann Cole. She had stood at that altar in another woman's place, worn another woman's gown, and spoken another woman's vows in front of 200 witnesses who all believed, without a flicker of doubt, that they were watching the Earl of Winslow's only daughter marry a duke. Alaric sat down slowly in the chair beside the bed, still fully dressed, and looked at her for a long moment before he spoke again. "Then tell me," he said, "exactly whose wedding I attended this morning, because it was evidently not my own." She told him, and by the time she finished, somewhere past 2 in the morning, with the candles burned low and the household long asleep around them, Alaric Thorne understood that he had married a stranger, and that the reasons behind it were considerably more complicated, and considerably less her own fault than his first hour of fury had allowed him to consider. 8 months before that wedding night, Mr. Godwin, Alaric's own solicitor, set a folder of figures on the desk in Alaric's study and didn't sit down. "You need not love her, Your Grace," he said. "You need only marry her." Alaric didn't look up from the ledger he'd been reading. "Go on. The Winslow estate owes your family more than it can repay within the decade. A marriage between the houses